All right. Okay. It's Hawaiian shirt day here in my world. I have some exciting things to say. I don't think anybody's here yet, but that's all right. The exciting things that I have to say are, I figured out what's wrong with the latency on the microphone, and I've got some cool new songs. Let's see. Well, I don't think anyone's here yet, so I might just start playing some little instrumental music till somebody shows up, and then I'll start playing the songs that I want to show people this week. Oh, hey Bear. Okay, I think YouTube is just not telling me when people are showing up. So, I'm just gonna start playing things. I'm excited about this shirt. I've been kind of migraine-y today, and so I wanted to cheer myself up a little bit for this and get myself in the mood to play some music for you guys. And so I wore this Hawaiian shirt. I replaced my t-shirt that I was wearing with this Hawaiian shirt, but I kept the sweatpants on. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Take it or leave it. So I'm going to start out with this song that I started writing. I think it was this week. It's either this week or last week. Since we're now biweekly, meaning once every 2 weeks. So, on this one, I remember now. I was about to fall asleep, and this melody popped in my head for the chorus. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. And so I kind of wrote a song around it. And I'm excited about this one. I'm excited to finish it. So it goes like this. It's called No Peace on the Road. I thank God. I think. What key am I in when I sing? Thank God for peace. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We're going to try this again. Thank God put pieces of himself inside the wandering man. Ba, 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 he said, build a beautiful world and run as fast as you can away. Lord, oh, no, I am in the wrong key. This happens to me sometimes with some certain songs that I write, is the key that you start the melody in is very ambiguous, and I gotta remember what it actually is supposed to be in. So I'm just going to play through the changes. I even went over this beforehand. I've made enough mistakes. Okay. We're good. I thank God, pieces of himself inside. Wow, it's very hard to find. She said, build a beautiful world and run as fast as you can away. I'm gonna start there. I think God put pieces of himself inside the wandering man. Ba, 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 ba. He said, build a beautiful world and run as fast as you can away. Lord knows I've made enough mistakes, to know what happens when my heart breaks. I always think I gotta run. My lonely days are never done, because there's no peace on the road. But still, that's where you'll find me. Half the world from home. Ba-da-ba-ba. Just hoping this time anywhere but here will feel so lonely. Anyhow, that's a fun little song that I'm excited about. And wow, I had no idea it was going to be so hard to find the starting note. Anyway, I was sort of like, I'm always thinking of moving to the next place. I don't know if it's because like I grew up moving from house to house often, and my parents are kind of that way, or if it's just like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it takes on the flavor of like running away from something, and there was a period where that was what it all felt like, but you know, I feel like I'm no longer running away from stuff right now, but I still just have this urge to go be somewhere else, you know? So that picks up those first two lines where it's like, and sometimes that urge to move is like so bizarrely destructive, and it doesn't make any sense, but it kind of has to be obeyed. So it's like, I think God put pieces of himself inside the wandering man. They say, build a beautiful world and run as fast as you can away. Because in my view, that's kind of what God did, you know? Whatever that means to you, this whole God concept, you know? But in a certain frame of mind, it feels like he made all of this and then left. And now we're here with the result. And I feel that urge in myself to build something, and then once you're done with it, just move. Anyway, that's that song. So I've been I've got this album in my head that I'm working on mentally. I think from a, you know, Connor / Wise John, the artist, wants to drop everything and work on it now. But Wise John, the business entity, knows that it's not time yet, and I need to, you know, build more of an audience before I make another album. So I think it'll probably be 8 or 9 months before I get working on recording it. But I know what it's about in my head. And it's sort of the journey from my last relationship, which ended with a bang and then a whimper. left me in a dark place. Not to say that it was the ending of that was the cause of me being in a dark place, but I certainly was in a dark place afterwards for a while. And then like tracing the journey from that ending to the sort of like beginnings of a new relationship that occurred last year with me and Barrett. And I want to tell that story, and I kind of know roughly what it's going to sound like, but this song I think might be, at least I feel like this has potential to be the like banger of the Bend storyline of me living in Oregon when I was doing very not good. And I think tall, thin man, wearing the uncool clothes, the one with the broken heart. He's gonna break Philip's empty hands with something that he can hold. He's gonna break down now. And that's all I have for that one so far, but I think it's good beginnings. And I'm actually going to key it up quite a bit from where I just played it. I think it should be like here. The tall, thin man, wearing the uncool clothes, the one with the broken heart. He's gonna break Philip's empty hands with something that he can hold. He's gonna break down now. I think that's all I'll say about that one before I've written the rest. So yeah, this new album thing, it's been on my mind. I have a lot of stories, some of which I've told well in songs that I'll put on there, but some I haven't told yet from that phase of my life, the interwar period. And this one, the way I want this album to be structured is I want to use make pretty heavy use of like melodic motifs, almost like themes of characters, except the characters are sort of like emotional valences that recurred during that period. And an album that I think does that well is, I think it's Circles by Mac Miller is the one that I'm thinking of. But I forget if it's Circles or whichever one 2001 is in. Like, it's like, ain't 2009, no more 2009. It does some really cool like motifs reappearing throughout that album. And I came up with this instrumental concept that I think I'll mark as if there's words, but there's not right now. But I think I want to open the album with it and then have it be the second to last song also. So, okay. This is how it would start. So that's the thanks, Ray. That's the general shape of the melody and the harmony of that piece, but I don't know what it needs to say or where it needs to go. I think I'm gonna make it short for the first time it shows up, like a less than a minute long album opening track. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, and because I think that first bit, I think that's like the initial statement, of this whole thing. And then when I go around a second time and kind of develop it, where it goes to here, like. I want that to be a surprise. When it comes in. Rain in the background. Oh, I like that. Totally. Yeah. I think I totally agree. Like an atmospheric sort of fade in. And I'm thinking like a subtle synthesizer genuine NYC Rain. Yeah, man. I can do that. I mean, now's the time. I need to get one of those little electric, it's like a USB stick plus a mic that people carry around. They use it to sample stuff. I want to get one of those. But yeah, I'll pick up some genuine NYC Rain and stick that in there. I think that's a really good idea, Ray. So when you listen to it and you hear the rain, that was you, man. I think something like that, atmospheric, and in like a synth drone, because that piece has this in it. Oh, maybe let's try there. So I just gotta find the right synthesizer. So that's that one. Now, let's see how much time I got. Nice, we got some more time. So, I wanna play 2 songs that are actually gonna be, actually just one. I'll save the other one for later. But these are 2 songs that I was thinking about this week, because me and this fella, Leo in Dreamland, are gonna do a duet together. Actually 2, one of them that he wrote and another one that I wrote. And the one that I wrote is gonna be the one that I'm about to play for you, that I didn't originally write as a duet. Wait, actually, no, you know what? I showed you that song. I'm gonna do a different song this time then. This was the other candidate for a duet with Leo. I wrote this a long time ago, actually, my junior year of college. And it's kind of, I was in this phase of very like, you know, kind of like Michael Bubléization of jazz standard-y stuff. So I wrote a couple things that kind of sound a little bit like this, but this one is probably the best one. And it's called Hard to Hear a Love Song. And I wrote it, you know, it's a little bit of a gimmicky song, but it did come from a real place, because at the time I had started to date somebody who was in my a cappella group. And yeah, so you'll hear that come out here. Oh, it's hard to hear a love song when I'm looking in your eyes. All the ones we used to sing to, we now just cough and roll our eyes. I still know the words, and I know that you still know the tune. But I'm not looking to fall in love, singing Fly Me to the Moon. Oh, I wish it didn't feel so when I saw you standing there. Maybe I could write a book, my friend, about how it's impolite to stare. So don't inquire the way you look tonight, and you can call me irresponsible all you want. But you and me right now, it's not love. Oh, it's hard to hear a love song when I'm looking in your eyes. So I'll gaze gently at the ceiling fan as you lay lovely by my side. The tingles on my lips, and I know the words are on your tongue. You and me right The quiet sounds like love. Oh, thanks, Bear. I like this one too. I think I had to do something with it, you know. But yeah, I like it. It's nice. Also, the thing about it, I don't know if you guys know like the jazz real book well enough to recognize this, but that second verse is literally just like 10. I think I quoted like at least 6 or 7 love song lyrics, like from other songs. You know, it's like, oh, I wish it didn't feel so when I saw you standing there. Maybe I could write a book, that's another one, my friend, about how it's impolite to stare. So don't inquire the way you look tonight, and you can call me irresponsible all you want. So I only made 5. But yeah, anyway, I think that's pretty cute. So yeah, it's 9:30. That means Kevin Hayes, man, I don't know who the hell that is, but what a nice guy. What a nice guy. Don't know him, but that's a completely unbiased commentary from definitely not my brother. Okay. I want to do one more song from... Yeah, let's do this. So I want to show you a little bit of what I'm working on very actively, just because it's nice to share, you know, actively what's going on. So the 2 singles that I've put out lately are one half of this EP, and of that EP, the next 2 songs are coming out in January and February, and the third one, scheduled for January, is a duet with me and Elise Tro, who is fantastic, and I am incredibly lucky to have her as a friend and be able to work with her because she's amazing. But go check her out if you don't know her stuff already. But anyway, we're doing a duet together, and I wrote it about my parents' relationship. It's called Atlanta, and it's obviously a duet, so it's a little bit hard to capture it with just me. But I've been like just absolutely like throwing myself at the harmonies in the last chorus, or like the bridge into the last chorus, for like, it feels like weeks. And I finally got that down this last week, and I unfortunately can't show you, or at least like it wouldn't be, I could show you like my crappy demo on Logic, but I don't think that's really fun for anybody. But I'll at least like play through the song, and you'll see when it goes into this like bridge part why it was hard to write harmonies for it, because the chords are kind of nuts. Okay. This is a true story, pretty much. This verse is Elise's. Who was it that broke you so that you keep breaking everybody else? Did you fit your heart to hers before she left? 'Cause now you're trying them on like shoes from New Orleans to Santa Fe. I got way too much to lose to let you walk on me that way. So now I'm riding down the road to Atlanta, Georgia, towards my peace of mind. Oh, I'm riding down the road to Atlanta, Georgia, to leave your halfway love behind. It's 2 years now since you've been gone, and I've been doing fine out on my own. You said to leave a message at the tone. So if it's just another voicemail getting lost out on the line, I'll speak honestly and tell you I can't stand being left behind. So now I'm riding down the road to Atlanta, Georgia, towards my peace of mind. Oh, I'm riding down the road to Atlanta, Georgia, to leave my halfway loves behind. I think I've been afraid too long, oh I know, but still I picture you and want to marry you. I forgive you taking so damn long on the road to Atlanta, Georgia, towards my peace of mind. Oh, I'm riding down the road to Atlanta, Georgia, to leave my halfway loves. No more put your hand in mine. I got caught up trying to sing both parts there. That's funny. But yeah, this part, the harmony goes like. And then it goes. Anyhow. Oh, hey Kate. Thanks. I'm excited for you to hear that one. It's we should be done recording it at the end of next week with all the different bits and parts, and then it's off to get mixed and mastered. Kate is my niece. Everybody say hi to Kate. Okay. So now I got a request from Burn Adventure, and I'm not sure if he's here. If he isn't, then I'm gonna wait till next time to play that particular song, which is "Hot in Here" by Nelly. I learned the piano part, and I tried the words, but I ultimately decided that, oh hey Aiden, I love you too, buddy. My nieces and nephews are chiming in. And Bowie. I'm down to do some Bowie if you want to drop that in here. Let's see. I haven't done Space Oddity, I don't think. Because I'd be down to do a Bowie. Before I do Bowie though, I do want to do I'm gonna give you a taste of what I'm gonna do when Burn Adventure is around, which is just see if you can tell what song this is gonna be as a surprise, just from the intro, because this is like the sickest piano intro ever made. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, I'll do some Bowie. I think this is the key that I usually like to play this in. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. And it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the dark, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. Now here am I floating around my tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Let me give it a little bit. Though I've crossed 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still. And I feel my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong, can you hear me, Major Tom? 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 Major Tom, can you hear how am I floating around my tin can? Far above the world, planet Earth, Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. That was fun. Oh yeah, that was indeed Outcast. That was Roses. That was a good request, Ray. Thanks. All right, so you know what time it is now. It's time to make up a song. And I think it was you, Ray. At one point you asked if we could do this based on an emoji. I kind of like that. So if anyone wants to put an emoji in the chat, then I'll write something that has that feeling about it. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna fiddle around. Thanks, Kev. Okay, we've got a thinking emoji. I want my piano back. I think about you day and night. I don't know if it's right to think this way, but I'll try to put you out my mind. I wouldn't expect you to find this easy to say. But I love you. How about that? That's an actual song. That's nice. I love that little change. I also like this. There's something so mysterious about that shift from a 6 to a 7. The hue note. Oh, high note. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. Picking up what I'm putting down. So that's that. We've got extra time. I think the thing that's funny is like with this, I'm figuring out how to balance this whole live writing exercise, because it's like I can come up with something. Like I think in this example was nice because like the fact that it's just an emoji like gives me enough room to work with that I can sort of think about, like find something that I can really relate to and then start talking about that. But it's like there's a limited degree of like fine tuning that can be done when you're literally just coming up with it on the fly. And then also it's like, it'd be very difficult to do a song that was more quick, especially lyrically. I kind of want to show this song, hold on. Gray skies over LA, 4 million people waiting for a sunny day. And as he walks the streets alone, he dreams of home and wishes he was somewhere far away. She wanna be on TV, but found out that's not as easy as it seems to be. 'Cause in this land of movie stars and big cigars, there's a loneliness so heavy she can't breathe. Anyway, that's a song I started must be 5 or 6 years ago now. I never picked it up. Let me know if you like that and I'll keep writing it. But barring that, anyhow, so, let me know what you want to do. We got another 7 minutes of this stream. If anyone wants anything in particular, then I'll play another song. I'll write another song live. I think, unless anybody wants anything in particular, I'm just going to improvise and talk about what's going on in my life right now. Something that's been interesting for me interesting and, is that I think maybe the hardest thing right now about this whole transition into doing music full time, because before that I was working as an engineer, has been like, it's lonely. I don't have any coworkers, which I think, like, the interesting thing is it's like, it's not that I'm suffering from lack of seeing people. I feel like I see my roommates and my girlfriend and my friends. Like, maybe I don't see my friends as often as I would like to, but nonetheless, like, enough. But I think it's very specifically the feeling of, like, working on something alone that's a little bit difficult, because, like, friends, you can sort of, like, they'll listen to me talk about the sort of difficulties of releasing a song or what I'm thinking about day to day. But most of my, like, close friends that I've been friends with for a long time, at least, like, aren't artists. They're like in tech or something adjacent. So it's been really nice for me to finally start meeting gradually meeting more musicians. Adrian wants Leaving LA. Okay, I'll do Leaving LA. Cute. Let me see if I can do this in, like, an interesting, different way, because I think I've done this on the stream before, and just for the heck of it, let's see. I'm gonna turn this thing way up. There we go. But anyway, yeah, to conclude that thought, I think it's just, I'd imagine it's a similar feeling to, like, starting a company, where it's just kind of like, sometimes you just want somebody to share the responsibility of stuff, but it's like, if I wake up one day and I don't get the things that I'd planned to do done, like, the only person to hold me accountable is me. And in some ways that's great, but it can be kind of a hard thing and a little bit lonely. So I've been trying to figure out how to navigate that lately. Anyway, here's Leaving LA. How do I want to do this interestingly? I'll be leaving LA. Stick my head out of the window and drive away, dragging memories behind like honeymoon cans on the ground. And if God knows I'll be back, He also knows I'll be glad to be gone. Glad to be gone. Be gone. Glad to be gone. Smoggy the lights of downtown, nice where you switch your bed. Oh, when you're out with all your flashy friends, a king without a crown. But nights alone, you're a loser in your head. Love the sunsets, the weekends, getting big names on small screens. Fuck the traffic and ex-girlfriends, the school I couldn't leave. And got so much history, the way I got too much history. So I'll leave LA, stick my head out of the window and drive away, dragging memories by like honeymoon cans on the ground. And if God knows I'll be back, He also knows I'll be glad to be gone. Ooh, yeah, 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 glad to be gone. Glad to be gone. Oh, to be gone, yeah. By the 110 at Expo, there's a Mikado who's coming to blows your mind. It's right next to the DMV. Down the street, the homeless people sleep outside. Our beauty always sleeps here, fear beside. Love the concerts, the beach days, and getting high up in the hills. Fuck the fashions and the migraines, but most of all the memories, 'cause I got so much history. The way I got too much history here to stay. To stay. Well, Ray, you should visit LA then. I think, I mean, that's kind of what it is. It's like a love-hate song. It's like I love LA, I really do. I have so much like connection and affection for the years that I spent there, but I also just at the time desperately wanted to leave. That was fun. That was a fun little, like, if Aiden can say what was different about that version of the song, I'm specifically looking for one particular word, then he gets a really big high five afterwards. It starts with S, and I'll text Kev about it afterwards. Anyhow, thanks so much for hanging out, Ray, Kev, Barrett, anybody else who's stopped in or is stopping in. This has been Hawaiian Shirt Week, and this will come up again. I don't know what it'll signify, but it'll be here again. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm actually going to be in Nashville for Thanksgiving, so I won't have this set up. So I think I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I might just go sit outside with my guitar and do like an unplugged live stream. Thanks, Ray. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Have a lovely 2 weeks, and I'll see you the week of Thanksgiving.